Right, today I'm going to show you how to use a quarto template to make a journal article in R. I'm going to go to the quarto website and then go to extensions and journal articles. Right. So these are templates that will compile a quarto document to a PDF in a format that is accepted by any of these journals that are listed here. Right. So if we look at the American Statistical Association, JASA, this template is actually accepted by all of these journals. And so we're going to look at how to use and install one of these templates. And let's just grab this Springer. No, let's do Taylor and Francis. So click that link and it takes me to their GitHub page where there's instructions in the README file on how to install this template. Right? So first off, you can use this template by running this command, quarto use template, and then the author and the repository. So in RStudio, I'm in my project folder. We're going to go over to the terminal window. And in the terminal, not in the console, in the terminal window is where I'm going to type quarto use, let's flip back, template, Mike Mahoney 218 / quarto -T and F. And first it's going to ask me, hey, do I trust the author of this template? I'm going to say yes. Then it's going to ask me for a directory name. It's going to install several files. It installs the extension and an example quarto file and an example bibliography file. So it gives us a place to start. And so I want to put all of that into a folder where you can choose the name, but I'm going to call it article. All right, so now in my project folder, I now have an article subfolder. And here is my template article QMD file. And so this YAML header is pretty extensive at this point. You'll go through and edit, my awesome paper. Put your title in. This is going to be your name. If you have an ORCID ID, great. You put your email, if your URL to your personal website. And here's your other authors, right? And you're gonna specify your affiliations here, and this reference, so I'll call it Chico CSUC, right? I'm making that like an ID. So under affiliations, ID CSUC. So you can have multiple affiliations. You have multiple people with the same affiliation, right? And so we would update this California State University Chico, right? And I'm in the mathematics and statistics. And I'll put I'm gonna leave my address and everything, right? Here's where your abstract goes, keywords, and then this is your bibliography file, which they gave you an example, and this is in BibTeX format, right? So it's got an outline, it's got your sections, markdown, basic, citations, intro. It's just after this YAML, huge YAML header, everything else below this is standard quarto documentation. You've got your code chunks, maybe you got some inline LaTeX code, you've got citations, and if I render, it may take a little bit longer. Unidentified, oh yeah, because I changed that article, I changed that affiliation. So I'm gonna make this person also Chico State. Now let's try to render. And you have to have LaTeX installed, or at least TinyText, to be able to compile to HTML. And so what we see in our article folder now is a lovely HTML, a lovely PDF that has bookmarks, tables, figures. Right. And so if I wanted to, so say I don't actually like that template, I suggest you go and look at a few examples, right? This URL off to the side gives you the template, so you can look at it before and see if you like it before you want to install it. Right. If I go back and say I want to maybe see the Jazza template instead, they don't have an example here listed, but you can view a preview of the template here. Right. Keywords, so it looks like maybe a lot less material on the front page. Cleaner, looks like double spaced. Right. Okay. Well, that is how we can use Quarto to format articles in a journal publication ready format.